Well, what's going on, guys? Thanks for watching. I know I've done a few of these kind of videos throughout this series. And for me, there's moments when taking the weight off my chest and recording my feelings helps a lot. And it just, sometimes there's those moments that kind of creep up and just become overwhelming, basically. I know we're all dealing with our own problems. Look, I'm not looking for a pity party here. I'm not, that's not the point. Because we all have our issues and our lives and stuff that goes on. I don't even know what I want to say here. I do know, but it's been said so many freaking times, it's stupid. If I hate YouTube this much, why don't I just get off it? I mean, that's what everybody's saying. Well, I mean, why keep complaining about it if I'm gonna do nothing to change it? If I don't like making videos, if, I'm done with it, then I should just be done with it. But this medium has so many individuals who think they're entitled that it becomes you get in so deep and it's all or nothing. Anyway, you might wonder, how can you do all these videos day after day after day? I mean, there's guys like Adam the Woo who, years ago, did the daily Woo. Remember that back when Adam the Woo was at his peak and doing a daily video, and he did that for 1,600 days or something, and then he got burned out. I mean, just imagine that. 1,600 days straight. Every day he had to make a video. Well, he had quite a support system behind him. Patreon is very good if you have a following, because it's like a pledge. You have that safety net, that reassurance that you have financial support behind you. That becomes a big problem with YouTube. Ad revenue is not cutting it. I mean, there's just no way to earn a living here unless you're one of the big channels. And the big channels and those guys kind of collaborate, and all the little guys get lost. And I, for one, still, I've said this before, don't understand how nobody is seeing my videos like it used to be. If it was working like it should, essentially, 14,500 people should be getting a notification that a user they subscribe to put out a new video, and they may or may not want to click it depending on what the content is, if they see it and it's interesting to them. But I'm not even getting 1% of that, even notifications to begin with, not even giving the subscribers a chance to decide if they want to watch or not. Who knows? There might be people out there who want to watch, and they thought that I left YouTube and that's it. And there's also individuals out there who back, years ago when I said I was leaving, they're so disappointed and so hurt, and I'm sorry. I don't want to do that to anybody, but I have to think about myself. And it's so difficult. I sacrifice so much of my own time and my own life for this. And besides, the traveling, which I do a lot of it anyway, there's a lot of it I wouldn't do if it wasn't for this. So that's a thought. But you wonder, how am I able to even work? I'm always filming a video. And it's not like I can just film a video here, in Northwest Ohio every day. I mean, there's nothing to film. I mean, you run out of stuff. So then you kind of have to keep going farther and farther out to quench the desire of the viewers. At least that's what it seems like. Because you guys have a certain expectation, I feel. And look, I saw a video the other day, and it was a guy, he's a good guy, and he was talking about how, there's no AdSense revenue coming in right now. Pennies per video. It's totally unsustainable for small channels. And he's like, I'm so tired of feeling guilty for asking for support. Like, I'm always asking for support because it's the only way. If people are out there who want to see a video, basically, that they can't do themselves, it's entertainment, like you pay for your satellite subscription and, you know, your Netflix and this and that, Hulu and CBS All Access and everything else, or Sirius or Pandora or Spotify or anything you pay for entertainment. There's all this, like, well, YouTube's free, but there's so many demands. And it's so frustrating because it's not free for us. And it becomes so overwhelming, and then it's just gonna be, that's it. Like, it just, that's nobody, like, it's like a small business against Walmart. I mean, it's like there's no way for them to succeed because the competition's so great. Like, I can't succeed here. I'm getting nowhere. That's what I feel. My plan, let me tell you right now, when I'm done with these 100 videos, I'm done with YouTube. I mean, I'm serious. I want it to be over. I want the pressure to be over, the expectations to be over, and I want to get my life back. And I don't mean to sound callous or cold, but again, I also don't want to be like asking people always to help me do this. And then this guy said to the other guy I was talking about, you shouldn't be ashamed of trying to make a living. And it's true. I'm asking you, if you want to see videos, vlogs, locations, buildings, schools, houses, parks, whatever it is, then back me so I'm able to do what you want to see. Because in that sense, I begin to do it for you more than me. Do you get what I'm saying? And I understand that I should only be doing this for me. If I don't love it anymore, if I don't, you know, have a passion for it, I do like making videos, but it gets so overwhelming. Mainly because of the way YouTube's set up. It's shitty. These people with their comments, their cracked comments all day and all night. And it's like never ending. And it's like I put out so much for so little back. That's what I feel. You know, 10 of you amazing people who have been so generous to actually say, Ben, your videos have meant something to me and I want to show my appreciation. So here's a few dollars here. Because, I mean, it's not always about money, but that's what allows me to put gas in this car. You know, I mean, that's no doubt about it. That's, I mean, what more can you say? That's just fact. That's just the way it is. So what I'm saying is, the same 10 people can't support the other thousands. It's not right. That's where you get into this thing where, like, paid subscriptions, YouTube Red, or a website that has a paywall where I make videos for the select people who subscribe, like, you know, to the paid monthly account, because then you have a incentive and a reason and a support system. This system here is very, very not lucrative, and it's not supposed to be lucrative, but it's like not efficient. It's not sustainable at all. So I can't feel upset or angry at myself for asking for help, but I'm tired of seeming like, oh, I'm, you know, please support this channel and make a donation. I'm really tired of that. So I'm gonna stop including that PayPal link below, starting this video. This video will be the last time I put that link in the description, because I'm just tired of asking for support. Because I don't feel good about it. Though I shouldn't feel bad about it. It just, you know, so I don't know what else to say. It's just highs and lows, sure, but there's very few people, and I mean there might be like 10 or 15 people who really get this, and the rest don't. And also, I've seen more than ever how the subscription throttling is causing, like, you know, doing this daily video thing really helps you see it clearly, or me. It's like, okay, I put the video out, it gets a few views, like 100 views, and then it just goes away. Every day that's the way it is, because nobody's seen it later. Like, once the video's out that day, the next day, I don't get a single view on it. That's a problem. It'll get all the views it gets in like the first 2 hours, and then it's done. It just, I can't do that. There's no way. I mean, there really isn't. What's the point of making videos to get 80 to 100 views? There is no point. Because you put so much into it, you know, it's like I give my all and then I get nothing back, basically. Because I'm giving a lot more doing this than I would normally. Like, I wouldn't spend day in and day out riding around doing this if I wasn't trying to do more. Like, you know, I just wouldn't do it. So it has become more for you than me. It's just the way it is. And I've seen, like, there's no way. I mean, I couldn't keep making videos like this in any way. Just totally, there's no way. Because, I mean, I'm already broke enough as it is, and it's going to make it worse. I mean, yeah, so it all comes back to money again, I guess, and that's a big problem. Gas prices are going to go up over $3 a gallon. You know, that's the biggest expense. Because it's like a 120-mile trip, and then another 120 miles back, another 100 here, another 100 there. Pretty soon it's, you know, $30, $40, $50 each time. And then over the month, it's $400 to $500 just to making a video. For what? 60 cents in return? I mean, really. If I wanted to travel, which I do, I honestly, at this time in my life, I don't think I'd be making a video of it. And so that's why I do firmly believe that at the end of this 100 videos, that kind of has been my plan. That's it. And I've said it before about, oh, I'm done, and people are like, oh no, you know, I'm serious. I've kind of seen what the real deal here is, and I believe I'm gonna just delete the channel. I mean, it's gonna be gone, because that's the only way. Not taking down the videos and people are like, where are you? It's just gonna be it. I'm sorry for being kind of negative and kind of down. There is a lot of positives, but there's a lot of negatives. Just take a video, like I go into a house, like I did for you guys on day number 60, and I said, you know, I went in actually, though I didn't have to do that, and I was risking my life every fucking time, and I got a viewer. Why didn't you go upstairs? Really? Are we gonna do this again? And I said, why didn't I go upstairs? I said, why don't you go upstairs and let me know what you see? And I got a response. I would have, but I don't live in the country and I don't know where it's located. Exactly. Come on. Let me leave you with this. If you would like to donate anything to the channel to support the last few days of the 100-day video challenge here and show your support from the past and going forward, you can if you want. Those of you who already have, really, it's helped me. I was able to get a new terabyte hard drive, basically, because I ran out of space doing these videos. Like, I mean, so it's like you gotta have this infrastructure, and so that was nice to be able to get. But anyway, then I'm gonna stop putting the link in the description, and we're just gonna go forward, and I got this off my chest. Though for some reason I still feel like crap, because you have no idea, and everybody has their problems, and I don't need to burden you with mine. Day-to-day life is kind of like shit, okay? And a lot of people have that, and I don't mean to bring you down here, because you're here to escape and get entertained. So anyway, but it's been a real struggle, and I know a lot of other people are struggling too, and the whole thing sucks. So anyway, I'm sorry. I'm gonna end it here.